Most people think millionaires make different decisions because they have more money. It's usually the opposite. They have more money because they learned to think differently long before they had it. Imagine two people waking up tomorrow with exactly the same 1,000 pounds in their bank account. By tomorrow night, one has spent half of it chasing comfort. The other has used every decision to build a future that doesn't exist yet. 24 hours later, their bank balances might look similar, their lives won't. Because wealth rarely changes in a single day. Direction does. The first 24 hours are where every millionaire mindset begins. You wake up and reach for your phone. Notifications compete for your attention. Sales, messages, headlines, videos, designed to keep you scrolling. Most people spend the first hour reacting to someone else's priorities. A millionaire mindset asks a different question. What can I create today that didn't exist yesterday? It's a small shift, almost invisible. But over years, invisible shifts become visible fortunes. You leave the house for work. The person next to you is counting the hours until they get paid. Someone else is counting how many people they can help before the day ends. One measures time, the other measures value. The calendar looks identical. The outcome rarely is. This is one of the biggest misunderstandings about wealth. Millionaires don't simply work harder. They become obsessed with creating value that continues to exist after they've stopped working. They look for leverage, a skill that can be sold thousands of times, a business that serves people while they sleep, an investment that grows without asking permission every morning. That's how wealth begins to separate from wages. Around lunchtime, an opportunity appears. Nothing dramatic. A new project, a difficult conversation. An unfamiliar skill. Most people hesitate because they're afraid of getting it wrong. The millionaire mindset isn't fearless. It simply understands something different. Every mistake is data. Every attempt teaches something the sidelines never will. Research suggests that people who adopt an iterative mindset, treating setbacks as feedback and repeating what works, build stronger habits and improve long-term performance. By 3 o'clock, something else happens. You notice someone driving a better car. Someone announces a promotion. Someone posts photos from another expensive holiday. Most people compare lifestyles. The millionaire mindset compares systems, not what do they own, but what do they know that I don't? Envy becomes curiosity. Comparison becomes education. The emotion stays the same. The direction changes completely. Evening arrives. You finally have a few quiet hours. Most people consume another episode, another scroll, another distraction. There's nothing wrong with resting. The problem begins when every free hour disappears without creating anything in return. The millionaire mindset protects small pockets of time. 30 minutes reading, 45 minutes learning a new skill, 1 hour building something that may never pay today but could pay for years tomorrow. These small, repeated investments matter because habits quietly replace motivation. When behaviors become automatic, progress depends less on willpower and more on routine. Before bed, one final decision appears. You review your day. Most people replay what went wrong. The millionaire mindset reviews one question. What did today teach me? Maybe the business idea failed. Maybe the interview didn't work out. Maybe the investment lost money. The lesson still has value. Failure only becomes expensive when nothing is learned from it. Then something interesting happens. Nothing. Your bank balance hasn't doubled. Nobody calls to congratulate you. No magazine puts your face on the cover. From the outside, you look exactly the same as you did 24 hours earlier. But inside, the operating system has changed. You stopped chasing quick wins. You started collecting better decisions. This is where many people quit. They expect a millionaire mindset to produce millionaire results overnight. It doesn't. It produces millionaire habits, and habits compound quietly before they become obvious. Researchers studying personality and wealth have consistently found that traits like conscientiousness, future planning, and emotional stability are linked with higher long-term wealth accumulation, not because they guarantee success, but because they support consistent, disciplined decisions over time. Years later, someone looks at your success, they see the business, the investments, the freedom, the confidence. They think it happened suddenly. They never saw the ordinary Tuesday when you chose to learn instead of scroll. They never saw the evenings spent building skills nobody was paying for yet. They never saw the mornings you decided to create instead of consume. Wealth rarely announces its arrival. It accumulates in decisions too small for anyone else to notice. The truth is, nobody becomes a millionaire in 24 hours. But someone can absolutely become the kind of person who eventually builds lasting wealth in the next 24. Not because their money changed, because their thinking did. And every fortune you've ever admired started exactly the same way, with one ordinary day and one extraordinary decision to use it differently.